alive before the number. And I drained it of its life.
So honestly, from a technical point of view, Sharon, what was that like?
It's barking.
Tell the truth.
It's absolutely barking mad.
No, but the noise of my voice, it's from the devil, isn't it? It's the devil going...
I watched you rehearse it in Fame Academy. I went in while I watched it.
On the interactive?
And you just told everybody how you were going to do it. Nobody taught you how to do it. You just went in and did it. And I thought that was brilliant. The dance and everything was fantastic.
No, I had characters, that were, in my head.
Yeah.
So I built myself into a full kind of possessed... debunk, crazy person, and then release that voice.
Deranged. But you actually were watching Fame Academy before Christmas. You were hooked on this show, weren't you?
Yeah.
The real one.
Yeah. Do you think there was anybody in the Academy this time around that sort of got what it takes?
What?
Will does.
That you can actually offer a proper...
voice. Yeah. Will has a great voice.
Really?
Yeah, he will go very far.
And what about Kwame?
Kwame has a pretty voice.
Gorgeous voice, yeah.
And do you think Ruby's got a chance of being signed for...
For what would that be? I could be on top of ambulances and cars would come. You know what I mean? If they want to come back. I could do that.
But it did improve, didn't it, when you were in there? It really improved.
By the end,
it did.
I think I broke people down. You did. Or their eardrums had lost the resonance. So by the end, they heard them. Maybe that's right. Maybe.
So what was the hardest thing inside the Academy? Was it actually the lessons, or was it putting yourself up there every night to sing?
The singing was the most. The day was hilarious.
Yeah.
We did game shows.
You actually came up with a format, did you?
Did formats all the time, yeah.
You've actually come up with a show.
When we all sat around the table, once in a while you'd see a guard. And I ran out and asked the guard 5 questions, and then came back to the inmates and said, okay, I'm going to see who...
You're making this sound like prison, Ruby.
Well, it was like prison. It was like prison. It was like being on drugs. I was drugged, except you had singing lessons. A little bit of the Priory, a little bit of, the Holocaust, a little bit of summer camp. A little bit of touch of everything. So anyway, I ran out, I came back in, and I said to the inmates, I said, now, what type blood is he? And they just had a glance of him. So everybody put down their type blood. Then, did he believe in God? Was he divorced? And then we went through and we checked, and that was our game show. Also, what was our worst disease?
What?
Then we did that game show.
What was your worst disease?
My worst disease?
Yeah.
My worst disease was, it's a very long story, but my intestines closed up, and then I got an ulcer here, so I actually exploded. I exploded, and stuff came out this end and this end in a hospital. I exploded. It was a very lovely thing.
The saddest thing about this is that I actually think you're telling the truth.
I am telling the truth. I exploded. And then we had to tell...
Sharon, what was your worst disease?
What was your worst disease? See, it's already a show.
See, it's a
What was
gastroenteritis.
Gastroenteritis.
Share with us. Were the runs bad, or what were the quality of the runs?
Sharon Corr doesn't even fart, let alone have the runs.
The runs. Look,
please.
We have a bucket down here. What was your worst disease? Come on. Go for it, baby. Come on. Did it have more than 8 legs?
It did, and there were quite a few of them.
Quite a few. I know. They're fun, though.
I don't think they are.
When you blow a whistle and see how fast they can cross your stomach. We've all been there. I've had that. It's a wonderful thing.
So what was the scariest thing of the week?
Singing.
Singing, the actual singing.
Knowing you're going to open, I'm never going to criticize this. Know you're going to open your mouth, and it could be a noise from anywhere. Any part of your body could make that noise. A singer now I know knows where to, a sound comes out. I had no idea.
Okay.
It could have been any animal sound. Any animal sound could have come from my lips. And what a note. Where are you supposed to hit a note? They give you a note, and I could only dream it.
That was at the start of the...
Yeah. Remember,
she met him in
the can? Yeah, up there. But when I didn't hit the note, how bad it was. You just see people behind cameras going... It
was reasonably painful. And you actually injured yourself.
My first day, I was overexcited during Hey Mickey, and
Tell us what you did.
I'm going to get the footage because it was magnificent. I finished with my Hey Mickey, and then I leapt in the air during the rehearsal, and I went into the splits, which I can do.
Okay.
Well,
do you want to see this?
Just a minute.
Okay. Let's have it.
returning to that. Yeah.
I think that works. So
You don't want to see me blowing the ping pong balls or not tonight? Prince Charles, I won't be doing that at Highgrove. I won't be doing that at Highgrove.
Sharon, have you any party tricks?
Not a hope in hell.
Okay.
Sharon! Come on, Sharon. Let's have you. Let's have you, Sharon.
Not in this dress. I cheated.
You can do it.
Wait, was that why you were wearing the merkin?
Yeah, we discussed merkins quite a lot
No,
that
you
way.
did. Did you actually?
Wear a merkin for my performance?
Did you wear a merkin for the?
For the splits?
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No?
No, I
Do
didn't
you
wear a
want to share
merkin.
with the people of Ireland what that is?
I think they know what a merkin is.
Do you know
now.
what a merkin is? No, they don't.
I've never heard of that.
Sharon, have you ever heard of a merkin?
I've never heard of that before.
Tell Sharon what.
A merkin is a toupee for the lower regions. It's true.
And when do you wear something like that? Why would you need it exactly?
Formal events. Formal events.
So it's kind of like
You're going to the gynecologist. You haven't had time to shave. I don't know. I don't know why you'd wear a merkin. I just happened to mention it during the week, and we kept talking about it.
It's kind of like a sparring,
Well, you
but
could
on
have
the
different
inside.
looks. You could have a bikini one, or you could have a kind of wide berth one, or you could have a full thigh hair thing. The Vietnamese jungle. You could have different looks. You know how you get bored? It's the same thing every day in, day out. Now you can have variations.
Do you find that, Sharon? Yeah.
No, you look down, it's always the same. Now you can.
I'm just wondering.
You could do a whole thing up here.